Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. We got a nice little 2-day hot streak going on right now. A lot of action happening right now as I'm saying this. So hopefully by the time you watch this, it'll be a 3-day hot streak. I'll keep you posted. But it is Conference Championship Saturday, and this is the big one. In this video, we're doing the SEC Championship, the Super Bowl 2.0. We're talking Georgia versus Alabama. Let's get into it.
Welcome to The Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
All right, so check it out. SEC Championship, Georgia, Alabama. The line is Bulldogs minus 4.5. That's where it opened. But check this out. By Monday morning, the line had already moved all the way up to 6.5 because everyone is on the Bulldogs early. I'm talking 88% of the money on Georgia. This is as of Monday morning. Now, here we are on Friday night. 81% of the money is now on Georgia, so I guess there's a little bit of Alabama money creeping in slowly. Not much. I mean, 7% shift over the course of an entire week is not significant. Line hasn't budged. We're still at Georgia minus 6.5, and I would imagine that's where we're going to be at kickoff. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Georgia minus 5.60. So that's a solid 0.9 point lead on the Crimson Tide there, about a 1 point lead on Alabama. All right, so let's break this game down, and we're here. We all knew this matchup was coming. We've known it was coming since these teams were ranked 1 and 2 in week 2 of the regular season. We knew we were going to see these two in the SEC Championship, and it's here. The crazy part is, the question we're asking is, does Alabama have a chance? I would imagine most of you, myself included, thought it would be the other way around, but here we are. Does Alabama have a chance? Let's dive in and figure it out. Let's take a look at Georgia's schedule here, and it's just been a lawnmower mowing the SEC. Look at these numbers here. I've typed them out. So Georgia in the SEC, right? Georgia versus the SEC, 321 to 66. They're not just beating the hell out of the SEC, they're blowing them out. The average score of Georgia in SEC games is 40.13 to 8.25. Holy shit, like, yo, they're blowing the SEC out. They're allowing just 8 points a game to the SEC. Georgia is making the SEC look like Clemson used to make the ACC look. Just a joke, making a joke of it. This is impressive as hell. So that's an easy breakdown. We know Georgia, elite defense, elite everything. So let's look at Alabama. And obviously the Tide can score points, just like they can every other year. Alabama can put points on the scoreboard. So what I want to do was take a look at the two games that they were unable to score 30 points. And there's only two where Alabama fell short of 30. The first was a home game against LSU. Brian Robinson Jr. was held to 13 carries, 19 yards rushing. Yeah. Alabama as a team was held to just 6 total rushing yards as a team. They ended up winning that game 20-14. So they won the game. They beat LSU, but that's the first time they were held under 30 points. LSU shut down the Alabama run game. The second time that Alabama was held under 30 points was just last week at Auburn, and the Tigers held them to 37 carries, 71 or 79 yards. Did I write that down? I didn't write it down. It's 37 carries. I want to say 71 or 79 yards. It comes out to be 1.9 yards per carry. So Auburn comes out, shuts down the run game. Again, Alabama wins the game in quadruple overtime. But the truth is they had 0 points. 0 with 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. So Auburn's defense did their job. They just had the backup quarterback in there. They couldn't do shit. So the recipe to beat Alabama is very simple. Just stop the run game, right? Just shut down the run game and you will beat the Crimson Tide, or at least you will hold them to a very low score. So does Georgia have the tools to do this? Let's take a look at the Georgia's defense. And yo, these numbers are just insane. Georgia is first in the entire country, not the SEC, the entire country in pass defense efficiency, third in the entire country in run defensive efficiency. Georgia allows on the season just 3.68 yards per play. Just 3.68 yards per play on the entire season. The next closest is Wisconsin at 4.17. They are a half a yard per play ahead of everyone else in the entire FBS. Look, I know it's Nick Saban. I know a lot of people are going to go sharp here. They're going to take the 6.5. They're going to go with Alabama. I understand it. But the truth is, this might be the most impressive college football regular season I've seen in my adulthood watching college football. Remember that perfect Joe Burrow LSU team? He even had 3 one-score games in the regular season. That perfect Trevor Lawrence season with Clemson, they had 2 one-score games during the regular season. This Georgia team is blowing everyone out. Their only game that finished within 1 score was week 1 against Clemson, and the final score of that was 10-3. They had a completely different dude playing quarterback. JT Daniels played quarterback for that game. They won 10-3. Since then, nobody has come within 16 points of Georgia, and they're playing a full-fledged SEC schedule. As I'm sure you've already guessed, I'm going with Georgia here. I'm not overthinking this. I'm not trying to be sharp here. The analytics are very simple. Georgia by a blowout. I think Georgia adds yet another 17-plus point victory to their resume, and they just put another block into building the most impressive college football season we've ever seen. So give me the Bulldogs. Give me Georgia minus 6.5. Yes, this will be on the final ticket. Yes, the final ticket where I declared that I would go 8-0 on the Chop Sports podcast. Championship college games coming up. I'm going 8-0 on Saturday.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Right here live on the show on a Chop Sauce Wednesday, we have an 8-0.
Last Wednesday, a bit of a bold call. I probably won't go 8-0, but I said it on the air, so I'm going for it. I'm going for 8-0. If anything changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. Here we go. College football conference championship Saturday. It's here. We're on a hot streak. Let's get this money. I'll talk to you on Twitter.